So just a rough on how to display the points as you see here. Let me do a test run here. And I have the point screen sticking to the same spot on the screen on what's called the canvas. So it always stays in the same place. So let me just get through and grab some points here. Okay, and you can see the points accumulating at the top. Okay, right here. So right now I've got it fixed to the screen to a specific area. So to start the process, I added what's called a canvas layer. And that's, by the way, that's a child of the main node. Inside of there, we created a panel, just stretched it out manually, and then nested a label, which I renamed points label. But the label, I resized it using the anchor preset to full rectangle. That way it always resizes with the size of the panel, and no matter what, it'll always stay in the center because the points label has been centered here. If I can go to the text here. Horizontal alignment center, vertical alignment center. Okay, and I changed the size, of course, using the font size in the theme overrides. I changed it to 30 pixels. So that's the element right there. And by renaming this, we can address it in the code. So with respect to the scripts, let's go over to our scripts. In my game management script, we grabbed points label and dragged it in here and released with the command key down. Now, before doing that, it's required that you right-click on that node and choose, I'll probably have to do it on a different one to show you, and choose access as unique name. Okay, create access as unique name. That will make a huge difference to the outcome here. Once you've done that, you drag this up here, and once you're ready to release on the Mac, it's command, on the PC, it's control, and you get that line which creates this variable that starts running as soon as the movie starts running, and it's referred to with the percentage points label. So let me just delete that line because I already have it here, like that. Once that's done, you can come down here and add into your add points function, add this variable points underscore label dot text equals, and in here I put static text, and then this is the code to access the actual points variable, the value of the points variable, which adds up every time the cherry comes into collision with the character. Okay, and that's plus, and I could put a space here, but I certainly don't have to. Plus, and then str to turn that into a string, and the variable points. And that's the syntax. And that will cause it to display, as you see over here, with the points as static, and this is the dynamic text here, which is that string reference to points label. And that's how you display the calculated text in the variable. If I go over to my script in the variables here, game manager in a variable called points. Okay, and there you have it. And I'll just do a test game here, and we'll see the score add up. All right, so they start at 0, of course. As soon as I pick up a cherry, it increases by 1. And there we have it. Okay, so that's how you can display the score.